employees, what are they looking for, and nobody wants to come 5 days to office. Why? Right? Just do this activity with your employees. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
I just would want to add on few things here. So some things that we have at State Street have done a little differently to reduce ghosting, and I know that probably could be your next question is, one with the hybrid working, that a lot of companies have now got used to it because they need to attract talent, because now with post-COVID mindset, at least in the BFS side, the banking financial sector domain, people expect you to be in a hybrid model of 3 days working, 3 or 4 days working, 1 day, at home, work from home. We attracted a lot of women talent. So where ghosting will actually be less, not that male talent will with a career break. So somebody who is desperately looking for a change to come back to organizations, whom you think from a loyalty standpoint, they will adjust. So there is things that they need to develop on from a culture standpoint, from a technology standpoint, enhancement and all of that, which we gave them a landing platform. But we highly encourage, so we did an experiment with 5 women colleagues who came back from a career break, and career break could be anything, maternity to, wellness break, anything, it could be travel break. We attracted them, and today, at least in this, so far in the current financial year, at least my mid-level, mid-level like AVPs, VPs at that particular level, we've hired more than 25 to 30 employees, women colleagues with a career break, where ghosting definitely becomes less because they might not have too many opportunities, and we have tapped on. And for us, it's a win-win advantage that we're having diversity back into our workforce, so that could work well.
Thank you. You know, when an interview is going on, there are 3 things which are in a candidate's mind. And those same 3 things are in the company's mind also. Where I am going to get the job, where will I be based, what role I will be, and what compensation I will get. So, I want to play a little bit on the mindset. There is, in my experience, I used to tell that IT companies hired a lot of fresh grads, first job guys or girls, and when you go for interview in the campus, they'll be like this, humko le lo, like that. They're really eager to get into their dream company, and if you happen to be the dream company representative, they will really, really go after you. Okay, you are the place where I want to retire. Within 2-3 years, and some ex-TCSers are sitting here, I know, but within 3 years or 4 year max, they start demanding, give me this role, otherwise, give me this location, otherwise, increase my salary, otherwise. So this dynamism which was happening, Sharmista, in bits and pieces, nooks and corners, now it has spread far and wide. I want to focus on what's going on in the mind. Is it fear of confrontation? How do I say no to access? How do I say yes to this? How do I tell my own company has negotiated? Tell me some experiences. Tell me something about what's going on in the mind of the interviewer and interviewee. That, of course.
Yeah. So maybe I'll also, relate to this as a mother. So I have seen our 2 Gen Zs at home, and both of them kind of got to the workplace. So my daughter, who is younger, actually went to the workplace earlier, and then my son went in. So actually, I see a lot of difference in the 2. So when my daughter was going through her interview experience, it was an 8-month-long process. Right, and then she cracked it, right, and she was on hold for a couple of days, and I was like, and she was out of India, and she was heavy in her head, and so was I, but eventually she was lucky, she cracked it, or the mother prayed, and she cracked it, whichever way it happened. So, and then my son really had to work hard in a different way, because he faced a lot of rejections and stuff like that, and after that he got what he got. So I see a little bit difference in the way they both approach So when I see my daughter, because she had to go through such a hard toiling process of 8 months and cracking it, I think she had very high hopes in terms of the work that she's going to do. The kind of, dissertation, the kind of